응? 이게 아닌데? 맞네? 아 맞아, 두들겨 맞고 와가지고 잘 수가 없어. 잠을 자야 회복을 하는데. 아니 이렇게 대기. 열한 시부터 7시 사이니까 좀만 더 자자.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
됐다. 뭐야? 아 계란.
Good people, come up close and have a smell. Fresh everything apples.
나이팅게일. 너냐? 맞네?
Here I am. My name is Henry. We're supposed to go on patrol together?
I see you're kitted out.
Ready to get going.
I'm Nightingale. Aren't you that lad the mill wench brought here on a cart?
Teresa. Yes, she rescued me. She turned up with Captain Robard and his knights.
All honor to the girl. She has bigger balls than most men. Tell me, how did you pay her back?
Well, I thanked her.
That's not much, is it? You should go and see her when you get a chance. So how did you end up in the service of the bailiff?
I don't want to be kicking around in the dirt while other men do honest work.
You're an eager one, aren't you? Come with me, Henry. We'll patrol the town and then check on the taverns to make sure they lock up in the evening.
I'm ready.
Don't forget, I'm supposed to try you out and, with the help of God, teach you something. So I expect you to deal with any misconduct yourself. I'll make sure you don't do anything too stupid. Let's go. This is our church, St. Matthew's.
Caps lock. 별로 필요
It
없는
serves
기능
not
아닌가?
only as the house of God, but as the crypt of the Lords of Lipa, our masters. The gravedigger lives right round the corner. The priest, too. Our parish priest. Ah, a man shouldn't speak ill about servants of the Lord.
Asparagus, potato, fruit, what ale?
This is our rat house. Pretty big, eh?
아,
The
시청이었어.
bailiff and his hands live there, and our maestro protonotarius, the scribe. And the jailhouse. You don't want to see the inside, not even as a guard. Naturally, we have an executioner too, but he doesn't live in town. That wouldn't be proper, as I'm sure you know. He lives by Gallows Hill, the other side of the creek. This pillory was brand new in autumn, and 2 people have already been rotting on it.
For the kitchen
swordsmith
or the
lives here.
field, my fine wares will brighten your every day.
People, come up close and have a smell.
말
What the
소개
hell
중
is going on
퀘스트인가?
here now? Go and check it out, Henry.
If you won't go to the church, go back to your people. I don't want.
What are you two screeching about? Stop making such a ruckus.
About time you turned up. This filthy beggar thinks.
My name is Jane.
No one cares what your name is. This filthy beggar thinks she can come and stink in front of my shop. I want you to get rid of her.
아,
What's the problem here?
This is my shop, and I won't have beggars sitting on my doorstep. Let her go and squat in the square. She won't be in anyone's way there, and there's plenty of folk to beg from.
Must you sit here, of all places?
Yes, I do.
왜?
Why?
Folk drive me away wherever I sit. I can't keep walking all day and night.
Can't you show us some Christian charity, Armourer?
What? Have you any idea how much I've given away in alms, even to this witch only yesterday?
Is that true?
Might be, might not.
Did you get any arms or not?
Yes.
From the Armourer here?
I don't know. And even if I did, that was yesterday, and my belly's empty again today.
That's
일을
true.
찾은 생각은 없고?
What would you know about it?
Good health.
둘 다 하면은 좀... 둘 다 하면 말이 되겠지?
We're both good Christians, aren't we? We should each give something to the poor soul.
And what then?
Then Jane will be on her way. Immediately.
King Solomon now, are you, lad? Fine. Fine, have
이게
it your
되네.
way.
God bless you, and you too, citizen. I won't be a nuisance no more, really. Thank you, thank you.
Jesus, you're as bad as each other.
해결했어요.
Your old neighbours are living here now. It's a bit of a shithole. Even so, you should be thankful to Sir Hanush. If the town burghers got their way, your folk wouldn't be let anywhere near the town. And now our people aren't too happy with him. Some fools are even calling for Sir Hanush to finally hand the fiefdom over to the young lord, Sir Hans Capon. Sir Hans's father, old Sir Yeshke, may God rest his soul, kept it till he was an old man. Then he retired from it, first to Moravia, then to eternity. Sir Hanush is managing the fiefdom until Sir Hans comes of age. They're related by blood somehow, the same great-great-grandfather or some such. The time's coming soon enough when the estates have to be handed over. These affairs often end in conflict. I hope we have nothing like that here.
얘는 뭔데? 그거 아니야? 그냥 마을 투어 시켜주는 거 아니야?
This square here, it looks much better during the markets. Then it's filled to bursting with folk from all around. We've also got the baker's shop here, and that mad merchant Wolfram Pruder. Pruder has a pretty daughter, but he keeps her on a short rein, which the young bucks are none too happy about. I heard he even keeps the poor lass locked up at home all day. Look here. See that filthy beggar? By Christ, I'll show the bastard.
아니 아까는
Comfortable, are we?
Arms, please, sir.
Who do you take me for? Are you stupid or just insolent?
Oh, what's the matter?
Stupid, then. There's no begging allowed here, so pick up your stinking arse and haul it somewhere else.
Who am I bothering here?
Me. Us. Everyone. If Sir Hanush saw you here, he'd take a whip to you.
All right, I'm going.
Damn beggars. You offer them a helping hand, and they want the whole arm. It's not like the rules aren't clear. Beggars belong at the church. There's one alehouse here on the market square, the Trader's Tavern. The other's up by the gate. We'll be going there later. Let's move along to the inner bailey.
좀 빨리 가면 안 돼?
Here's the forge. The blacksmith has some trouble and he's not working at the moment, but his apprentice is standing in. Lee, I hear you're a blacksmith's apprentice too. You lot could help if needed, couldn't you?
Us? What do you mean?
You and your master, or your father, whoever taught you.
They...
What is it, lad?
My father was the master blacksmith. He was killed in Skalitz.
Ah, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Thank you. So am I.
My papa died not long ago. Of course, it was old age got him. That's not the same, but I know a little how you feel.
이제 마을 투어 끝인가요? 안 끝났어?
The Rate fiefdom is pretty big. Naturally, it starts here by the town and continues along the Sasau River all the way to Kohelnitz. Then there's Gallows Hill, lots of farmhouses scattered around. Neuhof, Merhoyed. Master Smill is in charge of Sir Hanush's stables. He's by far his best vassal. It's all a bit complicated for a newcomer, I suppose. This lord here, that lord there, this exemption here, that right there. Exemptions from exemptions, rights to half of something, so on. It'd take you a year to make head or tail of it. This tower was only half the size when I was a young lad. Sir Hanush had it extended and made into an armory.
스페이스를 왜 눌러?
Be merciful, good neighbours. I live
God
like
be
you
with you,
did
Benesh.
till
How
Scarlet
goes
was
it?
burnt
Well
out.
enough, Nightingale. It's quiet today.
Good. Where's Moimir anyway? Isn't he supposed to be here with you?
Ah, yes. He hasn't turned up yet.
Oh, I see. Now where might he have got to then?
I don't know.
You don't know, eh? Let me tell you something. When the bailiff finds out Moimir's slacking off, he'll be in serious shit. And being a friend of his, you wouldn't want that, would you?
No.
So it's better if I deal with it and we leave the bailiff out of it, right?
Yes, I suppose so.
So where is he?
In the tavern. He was thirsty, so he...
Went for an ale. We know how that goes. Come on, Henry. Let's go and find that idler, and you'd better talk some sense
Don't leave
into him.
a poor woman to starve. Sigismund took everything I had. We've got
I wouldn't beg good neighbors, but I'm refused.
너야? 아닌데? 얘야?
What the fuck are you doing here when you're supposed to be on the gate? Move your carcass and go and guard the gate. Not a word. Get moving. You're lucky it was me found out, not the bailiff.
Here you-
Or God forbid,
Jesus.
Captain Bernard.
You men
Out!
spill more than you drink.
한 잔 마시고 가야지 그래도.
Come and sit with me, Henry. Let's have a drink. That fool got me all worked up.
순찰 돌아가는 거 아닙니까?
Shouldn't we be on patrol instead of drinking?
You're eager, aren't you? Don't worry. Even watchmen are entitled to a break. Except the ones on the gate and the tower, of course. But that's enough about that. Let's not let it spoil our day. Listen, since we're sitting here anyway, how about a little game?
좋습니다.
Why not?
May the best man win.
뭐 이거 어떡해? 홀드.
One beer.
꽝? 이거 어떻게 하는 거야?
Here you are, in good health.
Should I? Shouldn't I? No, I daren't.
잠깐만 좋은 말 좀 보자. 일이 나오. 설명에 눈앞에 더 비어있지. 그럼 이걸 해제하고 이거 하고 굴려. 뭔 꽝이야?
This'll be the one. That's it. That'll do me.
기다려봐. 감 잡은 것 같아.
Aye, I'll be back in two
하나,
shakes.
둘, 굴려. 오. 아, 이 사람도 사기 수가
This'll be
있었네.
the one.
오, 저거 하나는 안 돌려? 킵 안 해?
Should I? Shouldn't I? No, I daren't.
혼자 뭐라고 짓거려 인겨. 하나 킵하고 돌려. 아! 아, 같은 숫자도
That's
돼?
it. What the hell's with these damn
오케이,
dice?
꽝. 꼬리 좋아. 세 개였지, 같은 게. 200점 넘고.
We'll see.
꽝. 액. 지겠는데? 일이 100.5가 이러면 돌려. 제발 꽝 나와라. 아, 미친. 아, 돈 내기 아니어서 다행이다.
Just one more thing and we're done for the night. Ringing the end of the day and closing the taverns.
Isn't it still a bit early?
I don't know how it was in Scarlet, but here in Rattay we close up at this hour. Except, of course, during fairs and big festivals. Then we don't close at all.
I see. Should I go and ring the bell?
If you wouldn't mind, the bell is hanging outside the rat house. Ring 3 times, then go to the Trader's Tavern by the market square and make sure the innkeeper closes up.
I'll do that.
Before I forget, it's forbidden to walk in Rattay at night without a torch. Here, take this one.
뭐 해프리야 많긴 한데 들고 있는 게? 어.
Look out.
One ale, please.
She'll stay where? She's with our executioner now? The Lord have mercy.
Ještě si já pohár vína zaplatím, potom se já k moje milé navrátím. Od večera do rána muzika nám vyhrává, pejme chlapci, bílé víno z pohára. Ještě si já pohár vína zaplatím, potom se já k moje milé navrátím. Potom půjdem na pána, co s náma zle nakládá. Pijme chlapci, dobré víno z pohára.
Very well. Here.
The Lord be praised.
Where's that, for the love of God? You know what my old man is like. Nothing ever good enough for him. Always turning his nose up at everything I cook.
You'd think he had blue blood. What is it this time?
He brought me a hare and said, make something special
She
with
was
it.
stuck with that scoundrel for years.
I know. The executioner?
Can't do it in council because it gives
사용자 팬이냐 이거 많이 나오는 거 같은데 또 노래 부르네.
Vodírali staré báby na trapaci do lesa. Od neděle do neděle.
아니 퀘스트 너무 길어 걷는 시간 때문에. 길막. 오. 응? 응? 씨. 어디 갔어?
Is there something you need?
아, 나 혼자 가는 거였어? 씨. 말을 해주지. 요나.
Will she stay there? Who? The wife of that hanged fellow.
Elishka?
And the canon of St. Wenceslas in Olomouc was so drunk, he dragged the pig to the market square, saddled it up, and rode it out of the town gate. No, we could see that this wasn't going to end well. So, Sir Peter and I rode off to look for the good canon on his pig.
Did you find him?
We tracked the filthy beast down to a sty beyond Cronau. I mean, the beast with a tonsure on its head. We never found the real pig, but the Reverend was sound asleep in the pigsty.
Birds of a feather stick together. It seems the same goes for pigs and prelates. I toast, gentlemen, to pigs and prelates.
God save their bacon.
Sir Hans, forgive my intrusion, but I need...
Oh, but what? You want to join us? Want to buy us around? I'm afraid we don't drink with peasants. You're not in your village now, boy.
No, sir. Curfew's been rung. The alehouse is closing.
Nothing closes while I'm sitting here. If that's all,
싸가지.
you're dismissed.
Are you out of your mind, lad? You can't cross his lordship. He's got a temper like a bear with gut ache. If I was you, I'd get lost before he shows it.
The bailiff instructed me to close the tavern at the proper hour. He doesn't want anyone disturbing the peace after curfew.
The bailiff? The bailiff can kiss my arse. I trust you haven't forgotten who's the rightful lord of Rattay.
No, it's Sir Hannes.
Oh, is he here? What is he hiding under the table, maybe? No! Then what he wants isn't worth a fart in a bathhouse. And besides, he's only in charge till I grow up.
Which clearly hasn't happened yet.
Enough! You can't talk to me like that. I'm a nobleman.
Come now, sirs. You're not going to fight here, are you?
We most definitely are. This yokel needs to be taught his place.
오. 뭐야 싸움이야? 덤벼.
Teach that insolent pup a lesson. Let him have it.
Herregud!
뭐라는 거야?
Beat him down. Beat him down.
Shit!
나중에 또 지랄하는 거야? 너 죽어라. 잘 막네. 뭐야?
Crucifix! What in the name of Christ is happening here? Well, answer me, damn you!
This peasant insulted me. I had to teach him a lesson.
By rolling around in the mud like a hog? That's a fine example of noble conduct.
Sir Hanush, the bailiff ordered me
Silence! You shut your mouth and thank your lucky stars that you are Radzig's ward. Have you gone out of your mind? Raising your hand to a nobleman? And you, Hans, how many times have I told you that drinking with your subjects might be good for their morale, but it's bad for your honor? You spend all your days drinking and chasing wenches, which wouldn't matter if you paid any attention at all to your duties. And now we see what that leads to. Tomorrow, you will go with me to a hearing. Some landowners have asked me to settle a dispute. It'll be an excellent lesson for you.
I had planned to go hunting, but if you think listening to the pointless gripes of a bunch of old fools will benefit me, so be it.
Oh, hunting. Well then, Your Grace, I'll tell you what. You can go hunting.
Really?
Oh, naturally. Who am I to deprive the young Lord Capon of his sport? And you can take Henry here as your page.
Him? Absolutely not.
You'll do as I've commanded. It's time you learned how to lead people, and not just in drinking and brawling. Now get out of my sight.
Sir, I have responsibilities as the bailiff.
Not anymore. Your responsibilities now are the Lord Capon. It's time you learned how to behave in the presence of nobility. Let's go. Tell the kitchen I'm hungry. It's been a long journey.
피가 찼어. 먹일까? 도목 틀 때면 지금 왜 이렇게 느려? 어? 적? 저기 어디 있는데?
Hey, you! Halt! Surrender! You've committed a crime and I'm arresting you.
아니 왜? 빤스런.
Give yourself up.
아니 뭐 현상금 걸렸어? 잠깐만. 뭔데? 아 잠깐만. 아 횃불 안 들고 있어서 그런가? 이거 아니야. 아니 너도 안 들고 다니잖아. 길이 어디더라? 그래. 아니 빠른 이동 클릭이 안 돼.
Hey, lad!
틀 때니까 이 정도 자고 밥 먹고 뭐야 뭘 게 없네. 아직 출입 금지야? 들어갑니다. 뭐야 이거? 아. 여기야? 성 앞마당. 얘기하면 되겠지?
Stop right there. I have to search you. Hey.
뭔 소리야?
Here I am. I'm overjoyed. Have you got a horse?
No, sir. Where would someone like me get a horse?
Good point. Unless it was a cart horse, I suppose. Well, you'll just have to trot along behind me like a good dog.
나도 말 줘.
But sir, isn't there a horse I could borrow?
Oh, certainly. Why don't you just have mine? Or, then again, you can just run alongside as befits a peasant. God be with you.
Well then.
에이라이. 뭐 왜 항복이 왜 뜨는데? 이거 나 타면 안 되냐?
What part didn't you understand?
뭐요?
Come on.
설마.
That's it.
아니 잠깐만. 아니. 아우 씨. 아니 뭐 횃불 안 들었다고 또 저러는 거야? 아. 응? 잠깐만 시간이? 오, 야, 글로 가면 안 되지. 취소! 에이씨. 저거 안 걸리네? 이 융통성 없는 게임 이거 뭐야? 도망가기. 성 밖에서 조금 대기했다가 아니 현상금도 왜 걸려있어.
You were seen going around in the dark with no light. That's forbidden here. Is that clear? You should have thought twice about what you're doing.
얼만데? 10원?
Alright, that's enough.
에라이.
Sure.
아,
Oh,
그냥
well.
벌겁네.
All right.
I could do with
Hey,
a
you!
bite to eat.
Halt!
묻혀있잖아.
You there! Stop!
좀 어떻게 들어야 되나?
Hey! Halt right there! Show me what you have on you.
아니 왜?
What? Such are my orders.
뭐가 문제인데 대체?
Come on then. Nothing. All right, you may continue.
뭐야? 와수다.
Here I am.
I'm...
No, sir.
Good point.
Whatever you say.
God be with you.
먹을 거 없나? 한 잔 먹어버려. 좀 찍을까? 찍을 수 있는 게 없네. 아유, 나 뒤에 태워주던가. 잠깐만, 저 밥. 좋았어.
Let's go! Here! Hurry up, blacksmith!
그냥 걸어도 따라가지는데?
Look here, blacksmith. About that business at the alehouse.
Yes, sir?
Hanush was right. I should have behaved differently. More, well, gentlemanly. But that doesn't mean you were in the right. You can't throw a lord out of the tavern in his own town. Understand?
Yes. I was just...
What? Speak up! Don't worry, I won't bite your head off.
It's just that when you said those things in the arena, sir, I was... a little upset.
Ah! I just like to tease greenhorns a little. And you vexed me too. You were insolent to Captain Bernard and they rewarded you with service. Whenever I do anything reckless, even if it's for my honor, Hanush is on my back about it and I get punished. Like now.
I didn't mean to threaten anyone.
Well, it's all water under the bridge. Let's not spoil our hunt.
나름 착한 앤가? 야, 근데 화면이 왜 이래? 왜 기울어져 있냐? 왜 이래 이거? 아, 술 마셔서 그런가?
Let us talk of something else. Is this your first time hunting?
This kind? Yes.
I've been hunting since I could walk. If you're not a complete blockhead, you might learn something useful. And if you don't cock it up entirely today, maybe I'll take you again. It's always helpful to have a minion at hand.
As I said, I have hunted before, but it wasn't...
Chasing bunnies with a pitchfork isn't hunting. Observe and learn.
I'll do the best I can, sir.
어디까지 갈 건데?
Listen, I wanted to ask you about scallops.
I don't know if... that is, sir, I don't know if that's a suitable topic of conversation for the hunt.
We're not hunting yet. I'd like to hear about it at last from someone who was actually there.
The Cumans attacked Skallets, and, anyone who didn't flee.
That's what they all say. I want details.
Is it really necessary, sir?
Arguing with the nobility again, eh? It seems you're a bit of a rebel.
No, not at all, sir. It's just that... well, it's hard for me to talk about.
I see. So I'll have to get you drunk first.
Not sure even that would work.
We'll have to find out, won't we? There's a nice little place just north of here. We'll camp there and you can tell me all about it.
If you wish, sir.
And don't dilly-dally. Let's try and get there before the day's out.
오, 빠른 이동 시켜주는구나. 근데 어디까지 가냐? 얘 양지야?
We'll make camp here.
방금 그 녀석도 뭐야?
Bring me wine and bacon on the saddle there.
아니 미리 가져오라지. 간장 주머니? 자.
Coming up, sir.
At long last.
전달 완료.
So, are you enjoying being on the hunt?
I am,
아무것도 안 했잖아.
although we haven't actually hunted anything yet.
That doesn't matter. Hunting is a diversion. The main thing is to get out of Rattay for a while. Listening to Hanush's lectures all day long would drive anyone mad.
평소에는 뭐 하는데?
If I may ask, sir, what does a lord like you do all day?
When I was little, I was awfully bored, I can tell you. There was always some courtier or teacher dogging my footsteps. Now I spend most of my time trying to learn from Sir Hanush. Governing is no joke, at least most of the time. Only last week I had to listen to complaints from my subjects.
But that could be interesting too, couldn't it?
My lord, this yokel here empties his piss pot in my yard.
And sir, that old hag put a spell on my cow, and sir, my old woman is fucking half the village.
Like a flock of sheep, bleating all the time. Even study is more
그건
interesting.
힘들게 하겠네. 부모님이 시킨 왜 선택지 있는 거지?
What are we going to hunt?
Humans.
What? Humans? But
You should see your face! I got you there. We'll see what we can get. But I'd like to bag a boar. One, at least. And a few hares, too, eh?
But what about you? Before I couldn't get a word out of you, now your tongue's loosened. So, tell me about Skalitz. I heard Sigismund had 100 banners there.
그냥 얘기해주자. 뭐 얘기해줘야 넘어갈 것 같은데.
I don't know, sir. I didn't have time to count them. It's not easy for me to talk about, sir. My parents were killed right in front of my eyes.
Couldn't you do anything about it? I mean to say, didn't Radzig put up a defense?
They caught us unprepared. There was no time for anything. I wanted to save my parents, but I was too late.
All right then. I was only asking.
I'm sorry, sir. I didn't mean...
That's all right, Henry. Don't mind me. Sometimes I open my mouth before thinking too.
그건 안 좋은
Well,
법 같은데.
never mind. Anyway, it's too late to go anywhere today. But tomorrow we set off at first light. Got it?
Yes, sir.
동이 될 때까지 기다리시오. 난 먹을 거 안 주냐? 이거 먹으라고? 참 기다려야 되는데. 쉴 수 없나? 그냥 대기하는 게 낫겠다. 왜래? 자, 싸가지야 가자. 어딨니? 자네?
What are you waiting for? Your lord requires you for the hunt.
Ugh, really? Such a renowned hunter needs help?
You wouldn't dare mock your betters now, would you?
Heaven forbid, your lordship.
If that's the way you want it, peasant, we'll meet back here at noon. Whoever has the most hares wins.
Oh, and if you don't have anything to shoot with, there's a crate in the camp with some old hunting equipment. You can help yourself. After all, there's no sport in trouncing some wretch who hasn't a chance in hell.
물론이지.
By all means, Sir Hans.
Ha! You'll soon be laughing on the other side of your grubby face. And now turn your back for a while. I know a few tried and tested spots in these woods, and I don't want you stealing them.
그래서 장비는 어디 있는데? 이거야? 오, 다 가져가. 잠깐 무게가. 버려. 버려. 인척 제한하고. 버려. 됐다. 아 잠깐만. 착용. 착용. 끼잡기 대결을 하십시오.
Well, we had a pleasant chat that time, didn't we, Henry?
토끼라. 곱빼기도 안 보이는데? 씨, 독버섯이잖아. 뭐야? 일부러 쫓아온 건 아닌데. 이런 데 있지 않을까? 아니 토끼라고는 뭐 눈에 뵈지도 않는데 이거 어떻게 잡으란? 오 저건가? 저건 토끼가 아닌데? 노루사냥터네. 잠깐 이거 에임 보이게 하는 그런 건 없나? 이러면 안 생기는데? 아니 잠깐 노루가 아니라 토끼를 잡아야 되는데? 어디 있는데? 쟤 따라갈 거 그랬나? EX 표시는 뭐지? 아니 뭐 토끼고 자시고 아무것도 안 보이는데? 노루 빼고. 한스 따라가는 게 맞았나? 끼고 뭐고 아무것도 안 보입니다. 잠깐만, 너무 멀리 왔네? 돌아가자. 동쪽으로 쭉 갔다가 숲길이 있네. 아, 나봐. 어디 있는겨? 저건 뭐야? 흥미로운 장소. 토끼가 존재하긴 하는 건가? 버섯. 이건 먹을 수 있겠지? 갑자기 못 들질 마렵네. 그래서 토끼가 어딨는데? 약초. 아니 토끼보다 버섯을 더 많이 캐군. 아니 또 뭐? 뭐 무게 얼마나 한다고? 버려. (0.5) 버려. 아 모드시 좀 하고 다시 올까? 잠깐.